Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for heading over to my YouTube channel. I have here a couple of projects I want to show you guys in this video. The projects will be using the We Are Memory Keepers mini envelope punch board. So what I wanted to make was a cute little gatefold style cover with a little pocket insert for little flat mail packaging, so you could add it to your Happy Mail. So I just didn't know how I wanted to create the closure for the gatefold cover, and so I had seen this packaging in my pantry. It's one of those Easy Mac Cheese boxes, or your cereal box. It's got this sort of a closure where you have the flap where you can push it down and it closes the box. And when I looked at the actual shape, it looks quite similar to the way an envelope punch board would punch out. So I thought I'd give this a go and try to see if I could use this as the kind of closure for my gatefold cover. So I tried it out a couple of times and it did turn out. I was quite happy with it. So here is my gatefold cover, and when you open up, here is the little shape opening like the box that I just showed you, and then you've got this part here where you just close it up and then it closes your gatefold. So it worked. And then you open that up and then inside is the pocket insert. I've also placed two card or note cards, which I also use the mini punch board to create the file tab shape as a pull tab. I then made a little tab to add to the note card as well, and then I've just punched out a hole and added this cute little tassel that I made with some ribbon and a cute little heart charm. So I just thought this is a great way to package your little flat mail. So let me see. So if you have some ephemera or little flat embellishments like this, you can just adhere that with some double tape to the back, to the front of your card, and then you can slip that inside your pocket. And there's a little gift for them, and then you can use this as a note card with the message and slide that in as well, and then close that up. Then I realized I wanted to see whether this pocket would also fit a gift card, and it does. So I was quite happy that I managed to make the measurements to fit a gift card. So again, just grab your gift card, add a bit of double-sided tape, stick it onto the card, and then you can place that inside the pocket, add your little note or message to the back of that, and then you've got yourself a way to send off a gift card, and it's really cute. So I'm going to show you guys the measurements and how to put these together. I'll just take all this out, and also I was quite excited to make this, so I also decided I was going to make a little pocket, which is this cute little envelope style pocket again with the punch board to create this little notch, and then you can just add again some little goodies in here or a note. And so I'm going to show you how to make this as well. I've also put a kit together to make this whole project with some of the papers that I use. I'll also show you what you'll get in the kit after I do the tutorial. So we're going to put that away. I did make another one here. This is another one. So that closes up like that, and then inside is the pocket. And this is another one that I've made as well. And what is great about this project, if you have a 12 by 12 paper, all you want to do, so we're going to start cutting the papers, you want to cut your paper at 3 inches. And then you go to cut it at 8 inches. So you'll have one piece at 3 inches by 8 inches. You'll then have this other piece, which will be at 4 inches by 3 inches, and this will be the pocket insert. So that's all you need there. So if you use a 12 by 12 paper, you'll be able to get 4 of these gatefold cover with your pockets. So they're the two pieces. You're also going to want to cut out, if you want to make the card that I've got inside, you want to cut another piece of your selected paper at 3 1/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. And then another piece at 3/4 of an inch by 3 inches. And if you want to make the little tab, like I've made the little tab on one of them, you want to cut a little piece of your scrap paper at 1 inch by 1 1/2 inches. So we'll go ahead now. Let's start making the gatefold cover. with the pocket. So you need your scoreboard. We're going to grab the piece that's cut at 3 inches by 8 inches. I haven't got my scoring tool, I'll use this one. I'll turn it this way. On the 8-inch side, you want to score it at 2 1/8, which is the little mark just after the 2-inch mark. Just turn that around and do the same on the other side at 2 1/8. And we'll score this while we've got the scoreboard out. So with the little piece that's 4 by 3 inches, on the 4-inch side, we're just going to score at 1/2 inch on all 3 sides. So 1/2 inch, and just turn that over, 1/2 inch, and then on this side as well. Sorry, it's 1/4 inch, not 1/2 inch. So 1/4 inch on all 3 sides. So we'll put that away. And now we're going to grab your mini envelope punch board. We're going to grab that long piece of paper. On the edge here, you're going to line the paper on the number 2 here. So we're going to line that there. You're going to punch that down. And we're going to do that 4 times. So we're going to turn that over and do the same on this side, lining it up on the 2. We're going to turn it over this side and do the same. Alright, so that's it there. Now this part here, we're just going to trim off one side. So I'm going to trim off the right side. We're going to cut from this curve to that curve. Just cutting that straight. So you'll have that shape, and this side here we'll leave that alone. We're going to fold this over now. And now you're going to close this up. You're going to notice when you fold this over, it's sort of not laying flat. So what we're going to do here, we're going to press that in the middle. We're going to grab your scoring tool, and you're going to I'm just going to make sure that that's lined up properly. You're going to then just slide that over and just press, and then it will want to flatten down. And then the same to the other side, but just pushing it to the side and then just pressing it, and then it will be nice and flat. So there you have your gatefold cover with your closure. Now we're going to grab the piece that's a 3 by 4 that we scored at 1/4 inch. We're just going to cut that out where it crosses over. We just want to angle that out, and then also up here. Actually, before we do that, we'll line it up here first so you get to see. So up the top here, on the left edge here, you want to slide that over at the 2 inch up the top here. So line that over and press that down, and you'll have one of those cute little thumb notches. So that's it for that. And now we can go and angle cut these. It will just make it easier for your note cards to slide in. Fold these score lines, and then you get your glue, and we're going to adhere the pocket to the cover. Just grab my glue. You could use whatever tape you like, or adhesive. Now my husband has just come home, and he's going to make some noise because we are still renovating my younger daughter's bathroom. So we've been having a bit of noise in here. Alright, so now we're going to grab your cover. You're going to slide your pocket in and just center it to where you would like your pocket. So I've just got mine there, and we'll let that set, and that's your pocket done. Now we're going to go ahead and grab the 2 other pieces. Now this one here that we've cut at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, you're going to slide one of the edges, or the left side, and we're going to line this up at the number 2 again, the bottom one here, and we're going to press that down. Just move it over here a bit more. Turn it over and do the same to the other side, and then you'll have this look. And now we're just going to trim off over here up to where it sort of curves down. and the same to the other side. And that will give you your little mini file tab shape note card. So that one's done, and that can go in here. And then we've got the next piece here, which you cut at 3 inches by 3 1/4 inch. This one here, we're just going to leave that alone because we're going to add the little tab. So with this piece, you're just going to fold that in half, open that up, and that fold line, we're going to slide that in and center that at the part where the silver little notch is inside, or you can line the edge just at this point here. You just sort of want it as center as you can to where your fold line is when we punch it, so it has that look. Do the same to the other side. And when you close it up, it gives you that little file tab shape. Grab some glue again, and we're going to, if it's double-sided, you can choose whichever side you want your file tab showing. Okay, we're just going to apply some glue there and over here. And I like to have my file tab to the left or to the right, only because that's in the middle, and I like to be able to have the file tab peeking through the top. And then you just place it how high you like it. So that's fine like that. And then this can just go inside, and that's ready to go. And you can punch a hole and create a little charmed angle like I have here if you like. So that is all for that one. So we've made the little gatefold cover. Now if it decides it wants to keep popping up, just press this down a little bit more once you've got all of your goodies inside, and that should be nice and flat, or you can add some trim or a belly band to keep it closed. So that one's done. Now to make this cute little envelope pocket insert, I have a tutorial as well if you want to know how to make this crumpled up little paper layered flower shape, and I've just embellished it with some of these, some vellum and my sentiment. So to make this, all you're going to need is, okay, I didn't cut a piece of paper, but I'm just going to show you with this one here, because this has already been cut, so I do apologise. So you just want to cut your paper at 3 inches by 6 inches, so you can get 2 pieces of 2 pockets out of 1 piece of 6 by 6 paper. So what you want to do here, because I've already done this one, you're going to line one end of your paper again at the number 2, you line it there, and you're going to punch it. You're going to turn this over this way, and you're going to line that again and punch that. And then you're going to cut along the part where it curves. And then on this side, we're going to score it. So then on this side, you want to score it at 3/4 of an inch and 3½ of an inch. And then if you want to use a corner rounder punch, you can corner round those corners. And then you just fold it over and then adhere it to the side here to create this pocket, and then you've got that flap up the top here, and that becomes your closure. So that is how to make the pocket and to make this. And I'll just quickly show you the kit if you would like to purchase the kit from my store, and I'll show you what's included. You will get the cover. Again, I've already pre-scored all of the papers and cut them out. You've just got to assemble it. So you'll receive the gatefold cover. That's already been punched out for you. The pocket, which I've scored, and you just got to assemble it and place it onto your cover. You get the file tab that's already been punched out. You get the piece that's at 3 inches by 3/4. You'll get 2 of these tabs, and you can use one on here and you can use one of these on another project. 3 word sentiments, so you can use that for your pocket or for your gift card holder. You get 3 of those. You'll get one of my little flower embellishments with the sequin cluster. You'll get one of these as well. All they'll be all random prints, so it won't necessarily be the same one here. And you will also receive, which I've cut out, some vellum fishtail banner as well, so similar to this one if you want to make it the same. So these are what you get in the kit. You'll also get the pocket as well, the pocket style envelope, and you just got to assemble that. So it will be a random paper, and what's great, if they are double-sided, you can then decide which side you want to use as your cover. Okay, so that is the kit and tutorial that you can make with the envelope punch board. And I will do another video for those that don't have the mini punch board and you have the larger one. I have also made one with the larger one. The measurements are slightly different and the size is just slightly different as well, but I will do a video for the larger mini punch board for the same one. So I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.